Hey, what's up? Yeah, as always, I'd like to, let me just talk about some articles that I found, that I found kind of interesting in some BBC. Or let me just talk. Yeah, before that, let me talk about what happened today, or what I want to talk. Let me just talk about what I want to talk about, which I didn't come up with yet. Yes, and is there any when it comes to like what I want to talk about, I'd like to talk about Mitoma, and who actually scored a beautiful goals today, beautiful goal today, in the match between Brighton and I forgot Leicester. Yeah, actually, like as always, like these days I've been just interested in I've been into Mitoma and Brighton so much. I would say better than, or greater than Arsenal, that I've been liking for a while, or that I like for a while. Yes, so, and then what I like about Mitoma is I think his uncertainty, his uncertainty that actually he's gonna give to the opponent, or I'd say he's unexpected factor, I'd say. like the opponent doesn't know, or cannot know, opponent can't know where he's going, and then or I'd say opponent cannot guess which way he's going, and then when they thought he's going to the right side, and then as opposite, he's going to the left side. So actually he's actually done the thesis when he was in university. So I think because of that, he can deceive the opponent really well. So I think before all the argument, was say it's hard to say. First of all, I'd say he's just so good at football. So before doing those theses, and before talking about how he's good at deceiving people, deceiving opponent. He's just so good at dribbling, and he's just so good at football. So I think that's the point. So I think the first thing that people have to get to become a player like Mitoma is, I think, the sense, or the talent. People have to get the talent, and then people have to focus on and practicing on football. So I think it's really important things to inherit the talent, or to and then try to internalize, or try to give all the potential. I think so to become a player like Mitoma, I think first of all, you have to get a talent of a good touch of sense, or good sense of football, or and then you have to be so you have to put a lot of effort on football, and you have to practice a lot. So the more you practice on the more you practice football, or the more you invest your time in football, the better you will become in football. Yes, the better you will become at the football. So I think it's really important. I think I spent too much time just talking about Mitoma. Fuck! 5 minutes. Which means 5 minutes left. Let me just talk about the articles that I found on the BBC. It kinda, if people getting like while I'm talking like in front of PC, that kind of makes me nervous, or that kind of, I'd say that's not gonna make me nervous, but like that's gonna make me distract what I'm doing. So yes, I think that's the reason why I cannot talk well like soon after people getting in, I'd say. Yeah, let me talk about work life. The truth about evil middle managers. Before that, let me talk about travel first. An impossible UK tourist attraction. Yeah, that looks really interesting. Cause yeah. So let me just explain like what I'm seeing. Let me just explain the picture that I see right now. Also, the picture I'm seeing right now is, I think, like there's I don't know what it is, but like I don't even know what to call in Japanese, but there's like a bridge thing, which is actually not a bridge. So like there's some road like built on the second floor, built on the like a green field, and then like that road is circling, and then like there's a bar, so that like it's kind of it's higher than ground, and then there's like a building on the left, and then like it's circling. It's like it's just the road is just going around. I don't know why it's built like that way. I don't know why it has been built in that way, but and then like there's a bar that prevent people from like falling from the road. And actually I don't know what it is, but the UK's impossible tourist attraction. So it is something that attract tourists. And then like let me just read the articles. Located just 30 miles east of London, which I think it's quite far from city. 30 miles east. Fuck. An abandoned oil refinery. Oh, it's more like a facility that kind of make abandoned oil sophisticated than before. I see. Abandoned oil refinery. I don't know why it's attracting a lot of people, but I think the reason that this kind of attraction or facility attract people is I think because it's unusual, because how unusual it is, or I'd say, or has become unlikely. Yes, it's something unlikely or unnatural, or like unusual. Yeah. Anyway, there is 16 station. Oh, it's a railway station. Took me across a creek and then along the busy main road. It's becoming unlikely. Wow, heaven. So it's a heaven. The fuck? Wildlife heaven? Yeah. My thought about this is, I'd say, I still don't get why it's attracting people. I know that like it's unusual, but like, do you think it's really worth it? Worth just seeing and just going to this place to see this thing? Cause it's just 30 miles away from city, like 40, which means like 45 miles away, 45 kilometers away. I mean, I can consider it as like twice as far as Charleston from city. It's fucking far. So I think that's gonna attract people who actually likes like going to those places, or who are actually into like environmental problems or those things. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, I think it's time. I've been talking like for 10 minutes, so done.